Welcome, Espire agents.
Hello, and to those of you joining for the first time, welcome to my ongoing quest to bring back old video styles without hopefully bringing back the same jokes. This is an Espire first run to #1 journey. Unlike the previous one, however, this is unabridged. This is for the Oculus challenge, and these runs were done on the 21st of May, 2022. As you could see at the start there, for this Oculus challenge, I wasn't even on the board. So this is a person of interest challenge, and it's going to be scored based on expenditure. Now, from previous attempts at the challenge missions, I have kind of a general idea of where I want to go to start my route. However, especially when it comes to expenditure, I'm not sure what the optimal route might be for rank 1. So, first runs often involve a whole lot of experimentation and fiddling around. In a normal time-based version of Person of Interest, I'll typically throw myself right at or past that heavy copperhead guard. Here, however, I can't really afford unnecessary knockouts, as that does add to expenditure itself, and so my usual brash route might not serve me so well. As much as it feels like the run is almost certainly lost, I'm actually not sure where the board is at this point. And so here I'm just going to complete this particular run just to put myself on the board and see where everything sits.
Mission accomplished.
Once I've scored, I can check where my standing is on the leaderboard and have a look at the top 10 to see what I'm going to be trying to beat. Understanding where those scores are going to have very specific bearing on most of the decisions I make in charting my run. So we're going to try a very similar path here. And again, still getting a little bit experimental with it as we try and figure out how to work with what's happening. Trying to play things a little bit by ear and a little on the fly, but with as much information from previous runs as possible. That felt a lot more clean, and we're looking way better on the board. That being said, we are still significantly down from that rank 1 spot, so we're going to have to change things up a little bit. Examining the score, I can see part of what was done was my use of Espire Instinct did have a notable financial consequence on the run. In addition to, of course, the obligatory use of time and the at least one knockout we're going to have to get as part of this Person of Interest challenge. So, even the same run done without the use of Instinct should be significantly better. We kind of have an understanding of how the run's going to go at this point, and we're not going to create any additional expenditure by getting partially spotted, so we can use that to lower the guards out of position. Unfortunately, a bad fling made that particular run basically unsalvageable, so we're going to try from the top. This next run becomes an example of something that you have to contend with a lot as you slowly improve yourself when you're trying to speedrun a particular route. And that's the consequences of being faster than you anticipated. So here, we're making great time getting to the Person of Interest, but that results in us being spotted where previously we were able to lure the guard away. This run is completely ruined at this point, however, I just want to make it to the end for my own satisfaction. This is a problem you may encounter commonly in different permutations as you improve your runs and times on any given level, is that the positioning of NPCs becomes different and out of place compared to what you're used to in previous runs due to arriving at an earlier point. With the expenditure challenge, however, sometimes it's going to be a matter of being a little bit slower to be a little bit better. And so here, I wait the guard out this time and use the extra moment to come at this from a different angle now that the other guards are in the compound and out of my line of sight. That helps me get a clean path right to the exit and allows us to, at the time of that run, take the rank 1 of that challenge. Now, one of the quirks about my doing speedruns is that I tend not to optimize, and this first rank was taken later by the Flying Pig with an awesome run. Make sure to check that out because that's going to be linked in the description down below. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and I'll see you on the leaderboards.